This video will contain spoilers. I'm a bit late to this. Was one Despicable Me came out like a week ago, but I only seen it on Tuesday, and also just the fact that I seen it on Tuesday, but I'm doing the review on Thursday. Anyway, Despicable Me 4, universally negative ratings. I've seen it in cinema. Steve Carell, Kristen Wiig, Will Ferrell, Miranda Cosgrove, Sofia Vergara, Steve Coogan, Stephen Colbert, Will Arnett, J.K. Simmons. Dr. Navarro is in it as well, but obviously with everything that's happened with Russell Brand in the past couple of years, they didn't bring him back. And it's just a bit weird that they sort of put him in the film. I'll be honest, I didn't see Despicable Me 3 because I would have been 13 when the film came out, so I didn't have an interest in it. I only seen this one because I had saw one of the Mega Minions, the one that looked like the Thing, and I thought that was a coincidence. So I just commented on that Instagram post saying it's clobbering time, thinking, oh, haha, funny. But no, that was the intent. They were doing superheroes. You know, they got the Thing, they got Mr. Fantastic, they got Cyclops, Superman, and some other strong guy. I didn't really see the point of them considering they already have Superman and the Thing. But anyway, so I went into it wanting superheroes, but they only have maybe 10 minutes of screen time in an hour and a half film, which it was disappointing, but I think the film was still pretty good anyway. It's a bit generic at some points, especially with some of the subplots with like what's her name? Lucy, is it? Yeah, Lucy. Like she becomes a barber or a hairstylist, whatever. Messes someone's hair up. The next day, she's going shopping with the kids, and she sees the girl. The girl sees her, and it's like a chase. Which I swear I've seen that somewhere else. Hell, I might have seen it in the Looney Tunes show with Lola, who is voiced by Kristen Wiig. But anyway, Sofia Vergara, I don't. I feel like they're just sort of flashing star power at that point because her character did nothing. She's just Will Ferrell's girlfriend, and she controls the like flying machine, and then that's her her actual voice. She doesn't say a lot, but what she does say, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think Sofia Vergara is doing a good job voice acting. It's just she's so minuscule. Why would you get a celebrity? And it's not she's desperate for it, I think, because I'm pretty sure she's like a judge on America's Got Talent now. But anyway, I do find it kind of weird that they got Will Ferrell as the villain because Steve Carell's career started from being a what would be the word? I was going to say recurring character, but it's a film. It's not a show. But he started off his career as just a sort of side character in a Will Ferrell movie, and also a Jim Carrey movie. But now he's the main star. We have Will Ferrell as the villain in this. Jim Carrey. They collaborated on something else, but I can't remember what it is. I know he had both Will and, or well, I'm not sure about Will, but definitely Jim Carrey had a cameo in The Office. But just I find that weird that also just the fact that they got Will Ferrell as the villain kind of made me feel like this is sort of like a reverse Megamind. And actually, it's a bit weird that Megamind came out in 2010. Despicable Me 1 came out in 2010. And they're both sort of like villains who reform. Anyway, yeah, it's just there are some quite funny parts and I do like the way that the sort of the sort of show that the Mega Minions aren't, they're making a lot of mistakes and people hate them for it, and it kind of does remind me of things like The Boys and Super Cricks and all that. I forgot to mention Joey King is in this. Severance, universally positive ratings, Apple TV Plus original. I watched on Apple TV Plus, directed by Ben Stiller, starring Adam Scott, Patricia Arquette. I think John Turturro was in Ferrari, I'm not sure. Christopher Walken. I seen this on Friday, along with everything else that I've seen, like Shining Girls and all that. It's just, I didn't put it in that video because I forgot about it. Not because it's a bad show, it's just there was so much going on that I forgot. Um, it is kind of, I get that it's a mystery and all that, so they're trying to like not show everything at the start, but it was a bit hard to get into, but I did quite enjoy it. I think Adam Scott's performance in this wasn't the best. I don't know if this is his first time doing drama, but him crying at the start, it was. If you've ever seen Steve Carell try to cry, it's not really that good. Um, Fuck, I'd say Steve Carell's crying is more realistic than Adam Scott's, which is saying a lot. Um, I don't have a problem with him. It's just, there's some comedians who are really good at drama, and there's some who aren't, and he just unfortunately isn't the best. Uh, it's hard to find things to say about this because it's just I don't know a lot about it, since it is one of those things where there's more questions than answers. So it is really hard for me to say something about it. Um, Fuck it, I'll just have to end it there. I'm sorry, this wasn't really a review. It was just kind of just, I like it, but I just can't think of anything to say at all.